Okay. Let me adjust this webcam a little bit. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna want to adjust. Oh, yep, it is. Hey, everybody. Surprise stream. But maybe it's not much of a surprise. Because there's a Nintendo Direct, and it's very early in the morning. And by very early, I mean it's the average time that people wake up at. And I would just get to here because hecking Direct stuff. Hello, Connor. So this is a Direct they announced out of nowhere. Yeah. And I'm hecking tired. But this Direct is important. It's important for the sole reason it's probably the last normal Switch Direct we're ever gonna get. So, I can't wait. Let me do an audio check. Okay, good. The audio exists. So, I can't wait to see what all they announce. I predict a bunch of remakes. I predict remake, remaster, Metroid Prime 4, and it's kind of a given. Give us Tomodachi Life. I would love Tomodachi Life. I think that would be very cool. I don't think we're gonna get that, but that would be awesome. How are y'all doing this morning? I'm very tired, as you could probably tell. I kind of debate on whether or not I wanted to stream this, but I like Nintendo Directs, so I figured I would. And who knows, they might announce something extraordinary. But they might also be saving the extraordinary stuff for the Switch 2 Direct. So we'll have to see. Yawn, I know. It's very... Yawning is contagious. I will try not to yawn for the remainder of this stream. Hey, wait up. I almost did it. It's probably not going to be likely because... who am I kidding? If they show like Farmville or something. If they show like Farmville or some shit, I'm probably going to be tired as heck. Yeah. I expect Metroid and maybe... there's probably going to be some interesting stuff. They're saving a lot of niche stuff for this Direct because they're probably saving the stuff that's obvious that people want, like a new 3D Mario, Mario Kart, all those big heavy hitters. They're saving those for the Switch 2 Direct. So I imagine there's going to be a lot of niche stuff here. Kind of like in the Summer Direct. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's been a minute that we've seen one of these. Alright, what do you got? I am not interested. I'm sorry. The super long name game.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, it'd be
Today,
interesting.
We'll be providing information
Rocket
on
Sign
upcoming
game.
Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, so please tune in for that as well. What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake from Square Enix. Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're excited for more information in the future. Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Escape from dire straits.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
Help me! Please help me, Dante!
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game.
That tells me there's gonna be a lot of third-party stuff in this direct.
Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment. Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris.
Quality seems off.
No sleep
like
for
the
Kaname
stream
Date
or
from
like
The Somnium Files launches on the Nintendo Switch system July 25th. Unleash the supernatural.
Are you referring to like the stream or like the game itself? Wait, the stream or the direct? That's what I meant. Oh, the game. Yeah, it does seem a bit low
Classic
quality.
Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay. Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But
Imagine
unbeknownst to others, he also fights
if there are
alongside
no
demons as a
first-party
devil summoner.
things until
To
the
protect
very
the
end of the
capital,
direct where they
Raido must
talk about
investigate a
Metroid
series
Prime
of
4.
supernatural cases. Fight
Imagine this is
real-time
just a
battles
partner
alongside
direct
demons you summon.
until the end where it's
Work with your
Metroid Prime
demons
4.
to
That would
strike
be
an enemy's
funny.
weak point, then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies. Demons can also be useful outside of battle. And their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations. Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Raido Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Consume darkness. With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world, where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck.
Oh, it's that
Who
Pac-Man
is this
game.
spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins. As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings, You can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before. But tread lightly. The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile.
This is
When
such a
facing
weird
opposing
game.
enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to unleash powerful attacks. By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities. Work to uncover Puck's true goal and devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th. The rhythmic march begins.
Rhythm Evan?
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming
I'm
onto
silly.
Nintendo Switch as one bundle. Play your drum to the beat and give different
I
commands
got
to the
excited for a
Patapon
second.
army. For example, Pata 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 Pawn advances them forward, while Pawn Pawn Pata Pawn has them attack. And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power. From the horse-riding Kiba Pawn to the shield-savvy Tate Pawn, build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes. Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum. Lead the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch July 11th. Welcome to Zephyrtown, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins. First cropping up on the Nintendo DS system, this immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of activities to get up to.
Oh, you must be the new farmer.
Tend to your farm while growing crops and caring for animals. Then sell your produce and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar.
Oh, baby,
As
another
bazaar sales grow,
farming
you'll
game.
help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
You can also get to know the locals
I'd like to spend more time with you.
and maybe nurture a relationship if you find that special someone.
Stardew Valley remake. Imagine.
Plus, taking advantage of Zephyrtown's windy conditions can make travel and other tasks a breeze.
Here we go!
The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series. Next, please take a look at this.
Oh, this is Metroid. This has to be Metroid, right? Yeah, here we go. So they're not saving it for last. Alright, let's see. Why does she have a purple visor?
This is the unknown planet Vuros.
This game looks utterly stunning.
Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
You may yawn now.
In order
Yeah,
to
I could have
survive
yawned earlier. I'm
and
not
escape
yawning
this
at this.
planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
I am shocked this is a Switch game.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Unless if they're cheating and showing footage on Switch 2. Which I doubt they're doing, but...
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Psychic abilities.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind. But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Holy crap.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Wow, no release date. Just 2025. That's shocking. I thought it was gonna be. I thought for sure they were gonna do a release date. Whoa. That's a cool ass
It
suit
looks like
design.
even more challenges await Samus. We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities.
It might be a holiday game
Okay,
if they haven't shown
let's
a
move
release
on to
date
some more
yet for
headlines.
it.
Ready to stir up some mischief? Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe. As the newest potionista of the cursed cafe, you'll craft concoctions for Disney villains and get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange elixirs. Then serve them to your
This will
villainous
follow the porting of
visitors,
Wii U games to
including
Switch release on
Ursula
Switch
and
and port to
Gaston.
Switch 2.
With help from Yzma,
I'm gonna be
you
so
can
mad if they do
upgrade
that
your
because
ingredients
Switch
to
2 is
produce some
backwards
wildly
compatible
wicked creations.
with Switch games.
The potions you make can influence each customer's storylines, leading to different outcomes every time you play. Who knows what mischief might happen? Disney Villains Cursed Cafe launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Summon a spellbinding adventure.
Holy crap.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts. During class, use magic circles to perform rituals, fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster.
Frickin' Starbound.
There's also plenty to
developers.
do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes. Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition.
This has been
Or
Metroid
use the
Prime
spells
4
you've learned
Direct
to craft and sell original items.
and third parties that
Plus, up to
exist.
4 players can make magic together in online co-op. Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond. Are you ready for a spellbinding journey? Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Action, adventure, and arcade games await. Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts. Then use its abilities to find your own path through the enchanting world. Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago holds? Find
There's
out
so many
when the Eternal Life of
platformers they
Goldman
use
launches on
the
Nintendo
DuckTales
Switch
pogo
this
stick
holiday.
mechanic.
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series. Titles include Gradius, Salamander, Light Force, Gradius 2, Gradius 3, and Salamander 2. Some titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions and launch years. Plus, take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3. Gradius Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 7th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle to the beat in Rift of the Necro Dancer. Press the corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards. Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC. And be on the lookout for more DLC in the future. Rift of the Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Let's see what's in store. Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series. There are stores galore. Design glasses at the eyewear shop. Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the dentist. And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop. 12 wonderful stores need your help. Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop. In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than before. With over 100 new and classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
Fuck. Probably would. I don't know. I've never played a
Welcome to
Tamagotchi
Pokemon
game.
Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon. The setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon
I
X and
suppose this
Pokemon
counts
Y
as
games.
first party.
Lumio City. To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City. Scattered all over town are wild zones. These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokemon here. But they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops. People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City. But when night falls, the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale. Trainers await in battle zones. If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle. Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack. During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokémon can power up even more. You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A. Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted. Day and night are two sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure? Pokémon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
In Lumio City, where the game is set, the aura transforms between day and night. It seems there are even more secrets to uncover.
I got
Please
8
be on the
minutes left.
lookout
What are they
for
gonna
more
show?
information in the future. Next, please take a look at this.
Hello there. Boop.
This is Rhythm
The
Heaven.
game you're about to see. Boop. Doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop.
Right?
But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games.
Yeah, this is Rhythm Heaven.
You wanna see? Boop. Just press the button to jump through the ring. Boop.
Yeah.
It sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky. Boop. Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm.
This is what I came here for.
In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm. With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series, Rhythm Heaven Groove.
$2026
That was
for Rhythm Heaven?
Groove, a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series.
What the
It
fuck?
includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku. What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear?
Oh my
We
god.
hope you're looking forward to it.
That's so long from now.
Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system. Please take a look.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games. When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title. Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system. If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want, just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time. You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to. And you're done. They can now play on their own system. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you. Making digital games even easier to use. Virtual game card.
I don't get it.
The virtual game card feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems.
I assume that's
This
why they
feature
made
is
it.
planned to be added via a system update in late April. Let's take a look at more Nintendo Switch games.
So what are they saving for last?
Uncover history once more.
Oh, more headlines.
An HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo Switch. Meet Gustav, the royal heir, and Will the explorer. 2 heroes whose fates and legacies will
Only
intertwine
on the
across
family online
generations
plan.
in this epic
But
RPG.
can't they only do that locally though? Like if you're
Experience
Was it-
the original
can't they only
story,
do that locally?
along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world
Like-
of Sondale.
You go to them in person, swap, and then
Plus, team up with
they
more
can
characters
play
in
for like
battle,
15 days.
and transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses. What histories
Professor
will you
Layton.
uncover through the ages?
Imagine would be the final one.
Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Monumental adventures await. Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through isometric worlds
Yeah.
filled with stunning
So you
landscapes
can
to
only
manipulate,
do with your
optical
family
illusions
members,
to discover, and
like,
mystifying
in
secrets
person.
to unfold.
Which
In
I guess is still
Monument Valley,
useful
lead the
if you're
silent
doing a
Princess
family plan
Ida
with
in her quest for
in-person
forgiveness, while
friends.
outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people. A different journey
Imagine
awaits in
most of the
Monument
people though
Valley
are
2.
using the family
Guide Ro in
membership
her adventure through motherhood
are
as
doing it
she and her child
across
unlock
the
the
world,
secrets of the
so-
sacred geometry. Both games contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first 2 Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. And help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer. brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch. Aim, time your button press just right, and take your shot.
Nice shot.
Perform backspins, side spins, and other special shots. In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer. In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall. It's golf that's not quite par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally or in online play. So just relax and get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year. Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15, including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine, to take on the challenge. From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of possibilities. And swap between your team of 2 at any time. Take advantage of your team's strengths to overwhelm your foes. Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play. The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement. Please take a look.
Oh my god. Tomodachi Life? Alright, this director's immediately peak. Holy fuck.
How refreshing.
Let's go, dude.
Hiya.
Dude, let's go.
Tomodachi Life. Living the dream.
I love me. 20. What do you mean 2026? Oh, she's huge.
Did you want to talk?
Aw. Glad that was only a dream.
That was Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, the first new entry in the series in over 10 years. In the trailer, we saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea. What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have? We hope you're looking forward to it. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far. Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game. Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day. After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, News about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well. Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today. Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out. That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
That was boring. I was gonna come out and say that was boring. I know that there's a Switch 2 Direct happening, I think in less than a week, if my math is right. Yeah, I think it's less than a week. I know there's a Switch 2 Direct happening in less than a week. That was boring. It was only like... What is it? I mean, I know it's the end of the Switch's life, and it's like... They're saving a lot of the heavy-hitting stuff for the Switch 2 Direct. Which, understandable. In some case, it'd probably be like, okay, well, why did you expect anything if you didn't think this Direct was going to exist? But, like, I don't know, they barely showed any first-party stuff. Like, at all. Because there's Metroid Prime 4, that's 2025. There's... what do you call it? There's Pokemon Legends ZA, which I'm counting as first party. I don't care if people don't count it. There was Rhythm Heaven, which is in 2026. And then there's the new Tomodachi Life, which, thank you, but also 2026. That is so long from now. And it's like, I'm kind of wondering, like, do we need a Nintendo Direct now for this kind of stuff? Because, like, a lot of this, you know, most of it was third party, and some of it was updates for the Switch, like the digital games thing and the, what do you call it? The app. It's like Nintendo News and stuff. Why would they save that for last? Like, what inclined them to be last? It's like, I consume news on a daily basis. Like, I don't need an extra app for that. It's kind of similar to, like, the Nintendo Sound thing, where it's like, oh, there's Nintendo Music. It's like, yes, if you have an NSO subscription, you can listen to Nintendo music to your heart's content on your phone. Cool. I could have done that already. And better yet, let's put the soundtrack for Tetris, both versions, today, as well as Dr. Mario, and then let's add the Kirby and the Forgotten Land soundtrack, but only half of it. The other half is coming later this year. What do you mean the other half is coming later this year? Like, is it that hard to drop MP4 files into a music app? Or are they doing it for suspense or stuff like that? What is with the drip feed of music that already exists in a game and you don't need to do much work to have it be streamed to a music app? I don't know. I'm very tired, and I'm a bit disappointed. Which, you could be like, okay, why are you disappointed when you didn't expect a whole lot from this Nintendo Direct? But the thing is, if it's the end of the Switch's life, there's a lot of stuff. You release CDs, that'd be cool. That I can understand being limited. It's just a physical release. Legal troubles and rights issues. And I guess that does make sense, but like, why would there be legal rights and rights issues for half of a soundtrack and not the full thing? I don't really understand. But I don't know. I don't really know what to say. I mean, I do like some of the stuff that was shown, but like, I don't know. I'm not that interested because they didn't show that much of it. Like, they didn't show that much of, they didn't show that much of Rhythm Heaven, and they didn't show that much of Tomodachi Life, and both are releasing next year. And next year, that's a long-ass time away. Maybe so. It just feels a bit weird. But, alas, Switch 2 Direct is in, like, less than a week, so there's going to be a lot of heavy-hitting stuff there, so I don't know. I guess it's hard to be too disappointed, but like, I don't know. It's like there's so many things you can do at the end of a console's life. It's like that time period, it's like bring out all the niche stuff. You bring out so much stuff like remakes, remasters, and I guess they kind of did in Metroid Prime 4. And it's just like, I don't know, like, I don't know. Usually after Nintendo Directs, I'm like pumped, you know, for what's coming out soon. It's like, oh, it's like, you know, the last Nintendo Direct we had in the summer of 2024, there was like, okay, yes, we have a Mario and Luigi. Yes, I'm ready for that. And it was like, oh, we have a new Mario Party. And we have, what else did we have after that? Like, there was a lot of things. I mean, when I first watched it, I considered that to be like a lighter Direct, but like, there was still stuff after it. After the Direct happened, I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited for this. It's like, there's Mario and Luigi. There's a new 2D Zelda. There's Mario Party. And there's this and that. There's so many different things. But this one, I'm just kind of like, okay, there's stuff, but it's all coming out either very late this year or next year. Next year, that's a long-ass time away. Not a long-ass time, but it's like, I don't know. It's just so odd. But I am excited for those few things, though. Other than that, I don't know. It probably could have been a partner Direct with, like, do what they did in 2020, where they sprinkled some of the trailers for new stuff on Twitter. people would have blown up over it. But yeah, I need to start getting ready for the day, cause yeah. But I did enjoy streaming this, and I will stream the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct whenever that drops. Sure, there's going to be a lot more heavy-hitting stuff there. But yeah. I guess it was expected this would be a lighter Direct, but hot dang, it was a light Direct with some updates on stuff. I guess it's time to go analyze that Metroid Prime 4 trailer then. Anywho, I'm going to go for now, so I'm dropping frames like crazy, so I don't know if y'all can hear this, but thank you all for watching. I'll see you all later.